think I get my first paycheck on the 15th.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy Call of Duty then.
Oh,
I've been itching to play, man.
that's fun.
My friend started streaming too, so I've been watching his Twitches and whatnot.
Nice.
I finally got that issue sorted out from when I bought the Instacoin and whatnot.
Oh, they finally did they get back to you on Tuesday?
No, they just got back to me today and put the money in my account. They're saying that I copied and pasted a URL to my Bitcoin wallet or whatever,
Uh-huh.
but I never did that. I clicked the Mastercard Visa, and it brought me to the Instacoin page. You put in your dollar amount, and then you click OK.
Huh, that's
Put
weird.
your credit card. So they're saying that I used an already existing wallet code. I'm like, no. So I finally got my money now.
Nice.
Now I got a little bit more equity to play with. Maybe a little bit more profits here. I got off today. I got a doctor's appointment, so I figured why not hop on and take a trade.
Oh yeah. What time's their appointment?
11. I gotta go all the way out to Wales.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's my
Mm.
first appointment for my VA compensation, so
Are you gonna get more money then?
if all goes correctly, I should be getting a nice paycheck soon.
Nice.
Is that gonna go towards a 2013 Corvette? The world may never know.
It's gonna be that much?
uh, it's gonna be quite a bit.
Yeah. Well, coaching fees just jumped up to 2K, so
Yours?
I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say I would have paid that.
No, I would never. What up, stream?
Hey, Javon, what's good?
Is he at your house?
No, he just hopped on the Zoom.
Oh.
super with the cape on. Anything I'll take on. This cup of coffee, yeah, boy, this is the Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down. Just give me coffee. Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up, of course it's cold brew. Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down. Give me coffee. Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up, of course it's cold brew. Third verse, so I guess it's where I talk about how we might be addicted in a roundabout kind of way, of how you say, a dependency that's in my life, and I'm proud to say it's filling me with way more energy than I'll ever need, keeping me up for things I thought I'd never see. Time's gonna kill us all one day, whether old age, illness, or from listening to Coldplay. F that noise, wubba love love. Drink all the coffee, chug a lug lug. The day doesn't start till you're on your second cup. If they talk before then, homies better duck. It's 100% okay to start swinging in every single combo, unless you see I'm bringing a cup of Joe. Tell him bring some mo for your bro who made that coffee song. Or tell him go home. Just wake me up, don't let me down. Just give me coffee. Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up. Of course it's cold brew. Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down. Give me coffee. Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up. Of course it's cold brew.
What's going on, Paul? What's going on, Austin?
What up? What up?
Yeah, I've been feeling good lately, and it feels good to feel good again. Yeah, look, I wanna treat you like a 90s R&B song. No, it's only been a month, but I don't think we need long. Cause you got me out of my comfort zone, feeling comfortable in deep water, cause of shallow feelings and undertows. See, I don't usually fall this fast, but you'll make me call my last until I lose my number. Ain't worried about a title, but hope you don't choose another. Yeah, I'm in over my head, but something about you in the city makes me hope for the best. But fuck it, dog, I'm 23 with the world on a string, getting paid for every word that I sing. I earned everything, been working, and now I'm paying rent with my passion. GQ sending checks when I know nothing about fashion. I swear there's something you lack and that I know how to supply. We ain't even gotta talk, I see it all in your eyes. So don't
Yep.
you worried when you read in the
Look for some resistance to sell it down. Probably up in this area. Or if we get support, we start pushing back up. Maybe get support down here more. Come test the low, and then if we get support again, come back up. And that should be the low of the daily candle then.
sipping wine that's quadruple my age, with a girl that's got me feeling this unusual way. Giving up private shows leads to where the private show I would go. Risk it all earlier if I knew just how those eyes would roll. See it either getting dirty or dusty, and I'm trying
What up, Jermaine? How's it going?
trust and know that you're moving, and we ain't got the time to invest.
What up, Assam, Jesse, Evan?
Guess that's my intuition mixing with the liquor and some wishful thinking. You smiling at me as the crystal clinking, pouring a different drink when listening to old school rap. And you know every word to all that soul boom bap, so play that Mary J. Nah, there's no more rainy days. You prefer that 702 over them 808s. And yeah, you way too independent for some major deal. Mad when I take the bill and pay for meals, ain't even gotta say it's real, cause I understand the value of time and place. She can tell I'm overthinking the way that I'm looking past her, so she turned my head toward her and she kissed my face and said I'm here right now, and baby that's all that matters. And now she walking around my place with no clothes on, so draw the blinds baby, we can put a show on. Just know that I won't be tripping no matter how we continue, cause I'ma be great without you. Imagine how I'd be with you, I swear that there ain't no telling what we gon' do. I'm just trying to love you, so come and spend the night, let me treat you right baby, because ain't no question what we won't do. Let me be the one to do this thing together, ain't nobody do it better than you. Ain't no telling what we gon' do. I'm just trying to love you, so come and spend the night, let me treat you right baby, toes are always toasty. Lit, fam. Do some free weights in the gym, man. While you lacing up, I'm on the bench already facing up. But my undersole is steady, no slip, fam. While you falling like Alicia Keys, you a trip, man. Get your act right, better act right, better shine a light on your facts. That's a backlight, and I rap right with that type of swag that'll smack life into cadavers, even crash like dummies. You know my feet, you know my feet are never frozen. My toes are toasty with my socks and my slides. You know my feet, you know my feet are never frozen. My toes are toasty with my socks and my slides. I got my flash socks on, feeling kinda rad. I'm strolling around Whole Foods looking like a dad. Yeah, I'm on my
Plan for GJ is wait to see if we get resistance. If we start pushing above here, then we'll wait for it to come back, make support, and then take it up.
what's that mean also? If you worry about me, Yoko, you can stop before you say oh no. Before your boy swings
So,
yo yo.
waiting for that or that.
Blacks are gonna be so pro. My tips are always free.
Very simple.
Yes, sir. I think the resistance one is going to happen. Hey, no. Come on, dude. Not today. Fucking Christ. Yeah, I think we should see. I think we should get a little bit of a wick fill on this guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I mean, the 4-hour closed bearish. Yeah, I think ideally, for this 4-hour to go bearish, or at least trying to go fill the wick. Yeah, we wanna try and respect that zone right there. That on the lower time frames on this time frame, we want to respect this this zone. Yeah, and that's you just wait for resistance, like a 30-minute candle or yeah, something like that.
Yep. Well, I turned Streamlabs on and it deleted my entire layout, so I was like, well, I could just say technical issues and have no stream, or we'll just do the stream today with no layout. So, just doing the stream, no layout. I don't know what happened. Dude, out. Out. So yeah, Streamlabs deleted everything for some reason, so we'll probably have a new layout for tomorrow and the coming streams, because I gotta find a new one now and redo it all, but I figured a stream was better than no stream, layout or no layout, so that's why everything is gone. Thank you for the sub.
Morning.
Yep.
So you want to use the internet? Be nice.
What's with the music? What do you mean? It's the same music we always got on.
Always wanted this kind of outro. I could go back and tell everything I now know to a younger me. Looking
Oh,
at
man.
23, filled up with anxiety to overcome what's underneath and let him know he onto something, but he got some problems coming. You'll feel like you need a lot, but you'll act like you're wanting nothing. It's like you're paralyzed, can't move cause you're terrified. Mind inside a paradigm where you don't even dare to try. So you just lay at night, wide awake with grandeurs of a way of life where everything is perfect till you open those ungrateful eyes. It's kinda like your place to hide.
What up, Salman? How's it going, bro?
You'll do everything they
Yep,
say.
yeah, Trip. It's all non-copyright, and I don't choose any of it. All I can do is skip, pause, like or dislike. Can't rewind. So, but yeah, it's all non-copyright for. They've never had an issue on YouTube. Yeah, we'll see if this 30-minute can close bearish, and then either continue with where NY was going, or if we're gonna kind of reverse and correct it, because daily looks like should have been just making a bottom wick, but we're also closed under here yesterday, and I think we should fall down to here.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
We have clean traffic for sure.
but
on the
daily looks like
daily.
we should keep coming.
Yeah. I don't know. I was thinking, we might see like sometimes on Fridays we see like a really big push.
Yeah, Thursday Asian into Friday. Yep.
Yeah, and so like there's clean traffic above the highs right here, right over here. There's like 100 pips of clean traffic on the 1 hour and 4 hour.
Up here.
Yeah, up
Oh,
there.
oh shit.
Yeah, above there when you look left. So I think maybe we might fill that on Friday with like a massive move, like which sometimes happens on Fridays. I've noticed. So I've got some buy stops set up for that.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm prepared for that. I've seen it happen before.
You think that's gonna happen today, or is that gonna be more? What are you thinking? Tomorrow?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be tomorrow during or later tonight during London. It'll start during London, and then we'll see a follow through with NY Open and pre-NY and stuff, and then might pull back hard for London close, stuff like that. That's what I've noticed. So yeah, I've been setting lots of buy stops and sell stops because the move really gets going. Like when there's a big move, it really gets going during London. So, and that it makes sense. I mean, right? It's a pound. But I just kind of got tired of like waking up and like, oh my gosh, it's just ran like freaking 70 pips. So. I just learned something this morning.
What's that?
Can you zoom out like a little tiny bit? So, Uncle Ted, what Uncle Ted was saying is that right here, essentially, is where the 4 hour body is over here. And then these are 4 hour wicks right here. So as you can see, as price dipped right into the 4 hour wicks over here, it immediately rejected it. And because that's the clean traffic ran out. Right when you're entering wicks, that's rejection. You want to be trading next to candles with large bodies. And so I was in a sell stop. And my sell stop last night, my sell stop got activated, and I was up about 10 pips. But I'm really trying to let my trades breathe to my zones. My zone was down here. But what I was able to do is I was able to take in what Uncle Ted was saying about really considering like 4-hour wicks and 4-hour bodies as well, because just prior to today, I was just considering 1-hour bodies and trading next to those 1-hour bodies, because it's really been working for me the last few weeks. But like I'm really gonna start incorporating 4-hour bodies and 4-hour wicks, because I ended up getting out for break even right over here. And I saved myself like 1% this morning, because my stop was up there. It was about 25 pips up there. And so yeah, I learned something, and I saved myself money, and reduced my risk for the week, because I've had a really good week this week, and so yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I think your trader should have been here. That's what it should have been. Was right under these guys. It was down here. Now we're coming to this resistance we had here.
Yeah, it was well, my thought process was, I mean, you're right. Yeah, you're right. In hindsight, that's what it's looking like. It was really clean traffic. But my idea was, we had this box of consolidation right here. And so my thought process was, we have this box of consolidation. If we're going to re-enter this area, then we're most likely going to come back down and retest the bottom of the area.
Makes sense.
So that was my idea for the sell stop. But yeah, it looks like the good overnight sell stop would have been under these guys over here, maybe aiming for this area right here. Sorry, I'm drawing all over your chart.
Are you good?
This 30-minute is closing really weak right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the 15-minute bearish close. If we get a good bearish close, ideally a little bit deeper than this body, kind of engulf it, be nice and strong. Sell it down to the low. Stops above the resistance here.
Makes perfect sense. I kind of want to put some risk on it. I might put a little bit of risk on it, because it looks really, really good. I think I'm gonna put the stop above 30-minute.
All right. Let's see. Put a first target here, maybe a runner down here.
That's pushing, man.
Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think we should see an hourly wick fill and then maybe push down to here. Kind of looking to secure around 20. If we can hit 20, that would be nice. Get 20 pips, secure, go break even, and then maybe leave a runner down to this area. We can keep going.
Man, that was like the fastest 10-15 pips I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was quick.
Like the most simple is like really easy. Feel like you know what you're doing. Like
Yeah, I'd like it to return back to 10. I might take 10 and then leave it break even.
everyone else was looking for the same thing.
Alright, secured my 80%. We'll see if we can run. So we're risk free. We'll see if we keep coming. I think I don't want this candle to come back and turn around and then have to sit in any of that. So that fell 15 pips super quick. So took the profit and risk free. And I think this hourly should push this wick fill and then ideally get into these wicks. So we'll see. That's the plan. Jesse, it can mean we have really good momentum or we are running out of momentum and we're going to start going up.
Well done, everybody. Well done.
That was quick.
I was in a US 30 buy too while you guys were doing that, so that was good.
Nice.
How did that go?
Up 120 on it, 120 points.
Nice.
Solid.
And gold still. Gold buys too.
Yeah, simple setup. So I kind of changed my stop loss setup a little bit. And I've actually been able to minimize. I think I've had 2 or 3 losses this week, but not one of them has hit full stop. I've minimized every trade by, I think the worst one was like, I only got to minimize like 30 or 40% of it, but still not bad. But every other trade has been cut by at least 50% because of I've been able to minimize it. And there's been like 3 trades where I've been able to minimize it so well that it actually, I'll close it a little bit in profit before it kind of turns on me. So that's been really good. I haven't really hit any nice big winners this week. Just surprising because we've had a lot of nice move, but it's been doing it when I'm not really at the chart. But minimizing it's been really good for me this week, and everything's looking good. But the new stop losses, I give it a little bit more room to breathe. So then if it comes up and breaks the highs of the candle I enter on, if I want to close it there, I can. If I think it's kind of just doing some silliness, it has a little bit of breathing room. But I like being able to minimize it a lot better. So it does give me a little bit bigger of a stop loss sometimes, most of the time. But I like that better than having it super tight and having no chance to minimize.
But the thing is too, Paul, you said you haven't hit any real big ones, but you keep hitting singles and doubles and keep hitting those singles and doubles. Then one of the times you're going to hit that home run. So just keep hitting those singles and doubles.
Yeah, I mean, I keep getting on base, so that's all that's important.
That's the most important thing.
Yeah, it'd be nice to catch one of these. I mean, I waited till this candle closed last night on EJ. Where was it? No, it was GJ. Yeah, EJ took off because EJ had news, so I didn't look at EJ. But I waited till this candle closed on the 30-minute, and then I was like, okay, I'll get up in 30 minutes. Didn't happen. Yeah.
Yeah,
well.
Just keep hitting those singles and doubles, man.
Oh yeah, I'm good. I mean, we're in blue. Could be better, but it could be in the negative, so I'm not gonna complain too much.
You could be perma-bull Bitcoin buyers.
I don't understand the reference.
Perma-bulls, which means they don't ever think it'll go down. They're perma-bullish, so they always just think it's going to go up. So you could be one of those people.
Okay.
That no matter how much you tell them it's going to go down, they know it's going up. No. I call them perma-bulls.
Gotcha. Yeah, simple setup. It's just, I mean, it kind of doesn't really let me maximize the reward as often. I kind of have to hold the trades a little bit longer to get that. But to me, I'm more comfy in the trades being able to minimize it and take a smaller loss than the other way. That's all. Recently started trades off the higher time frame this month. Yep, yeah, I like higher time frames a lot better as well. Sometimes the 15-minute for NY you gotta use it for, otherwise your stops are massive. But Yeah, higher time frames. I agree. I'm right there with you. And it looks like we just hit the 20 pip mark. So if you have not secured, I would take something off the table. We've fallen 20 pips with no drawdown, and it's been 10 minutes, 12 minutes, right? Yeah, it's been 12 minutes. I would say take something, or at least get risk free so you don't have to. If it wants to dance, you don't have to dance. Thank you, Price Action, for free. I saw your message as well. I will get back to that and share that for you later. I don't think we've had a trade this early in like a week. Right? I think we're normally getting the trades at like 10:30.
Yeah, towards London close, stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. And I had one yesterday on EJ, and it just dwindled all freaking day. Where was it? It was... Oh, I'm on GJ. No wonder I can't find it. I was like, what? Oh, yeah, right here. I got sells right up here. Because I jumped on the 5 minute. I knew we had this hourly rejection up here. And the 4 hour didn't push down yet because this was the lows of the 4 hour right here. And I figured we'd push for this wick fill on the 4 hour. I jumped on the 5 minute. I can find the right day. Yeah. And I saw we had this here, and then this came down here, so maybe a higher high and a higher low to keep going up. But if we made a resistance again underneath this guy, then it was a lower low, lower high. We should test the low. So once we got resistance up here, I got in and then took it down. But it took so long, I exited right here. And then it fell and hit TP. But I was in it for like 2 hours, and I was like, okay, I'm taking my profit. It's been way too long. Wow, EJ is on a tear today. I wonder if all of that is because of the news.
Yeah, I think it's because of the news.
Otherwise, I mean, maybe GJ would start rising up too. Oh wow, we pulled all the way back. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it's about to hit my runner. Alright, runner is out. We got 20 pips. Look at that. Perfect. So then is EJ going to correct this? Once we get resistance? Ooh. Wow, that moved up quick. Berjat and I talked about this yesterday, but I thought it was going to take the rest of the week. Not one morning. Wow. Thank you for the subs, guys. I'm getting a lot today. Appreciate it. Thanks, Salmon. Yeah, in and out super quick. Not bad. I'm gonna grab some more coffee. I will be back.
Alright. I'll hold it down.
Get it.
Oh, I don't have the YouTube comment section open though. Can I pull that up really quick? Yeah. Oh, it was interest rate news. I'm looking at it right now on Forex Factory. Let's see.
Yeah, nice job, Samurai. Yeah, this was a nice quick one. Not as good as this morning, but if you're still in, this still could. It's still got potential. I think if we close 15-minute close yet, yeah, we could wick fill. Maybe we come up a little bit and then wick fill. But if we come down here and we make support again, and we get a good support, I like buys, honestly, because then this to me, we look at the daily. We'll mark this real quick. On the 30, we get support down here again, which if we look over here, might line up with this resistance we broke out of over here yesterday. So we're gonna go like that and like that. Now if we look at the daily, so look what's happening right here. This is gonna look like a wick on the higher time frame, which would also be what Dorian was saying about what Ted was saying this morning. So now this is where we got to remember the higher time frame, right? So we got a wick here, a wick here, and if we look higher lows, now we got a wick here, higher low again. That would mean we should go up if we get support. Ideally close above this little minor resistance we made and then finish pushing back up to where we broke out of, and we have clean traffic, so ideally I think we should push back up to here based off the higher time frame. So let's clear the little circles, and now let's check out our daily. Here, we're gonna draw the box. We're gonna draw the boxes. So then, actually, I wonder if I draw circles, if it will transfer over to the higher time frame. Yep. So now you see the 4 hours, 2 wicks, making a higher wick here. We hit support here. So we'll mark that just so we can see that on a smaller time frame. Now if we look at the daily, we didn't have these scribbles here. We have a daily wick here, potentially making resistance here, but we're bullish here, so maybe we're gonna start moving back up, because it still looks like it's kind of trending up. So we'll see what happens. It looks to me like the 4 hour is rejecting down there.
Yeah, I think that was like the retest right there, the retest of the low.
Yep, I think it was just I agree, but I think it was the retest of this where we broke out of yesterday, because once we left, we never returned. And we ranged, broke out, returned. We got clean traffic up, retest, support, push back to the high. That's what I think from the higher time frame. Could be wrong, you know.
Yeah.
But that's my plan. If we close bullish above here, probably gonna take a buy.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a lie. If this hourly closes bullish, I'm gonna take a buy. Good bullish, ideally above this previous body, kind of engulf it a little bit, showing that we got a strong close, and then I'll take a buy.
Yeah.
We close bearish, then nothing, and then we wait for support down in this area. We could still keep coming down, but if we go up, then this, to me, this is kind of just voided, and this is all I'm seeing. I'm seeing resistance, a break, a retest, a push back to the high, and then we either go up or we come back down.
Yeah. I think either London close is going to push us all the way down there, support at the bottom there, or we're going to go back up to the highs.
Yep. That is my analysis of what I think the higher time frame is doing based on what I see. So, and if we start getting support here, that lines up over here, so that would make sense.
Yeah, I mean, you did have this. I mean, you did. We are closing. You're closing above this area right here.
Twice.
So, I don't know. I might keep going down though. Who knows? Just gotta wait for candles to close.
Yeah, if we come down to here and we get support, I like that as well, because then if these come down nice, we'll have a nice move up to there, and then a potential runner all the way up higher. The other idea I think could be valid is we're going to push this wick fill and fall down to here. I think that's also possible, but if that's true, then I don't think we're going to get this support here like we're looking for. If we do, it's probably going to be really weak. So that's what I'm thinking. If we don't get support, we're going to keep coming down. If we do get support, then that would validate what my plan would be. Yep, yeah, I know. I saw a lot of people send charts and I missed it. So if you want to just resend your charts, I'll pull those up now. Entry there. Yep, so looks like you just entered when there was no volume. So look at the size of these candles. Volume clearly comes in right here. Stops you out, but respects the highs, and then comes down to support, makes a lower high, and then boom, boom. So yeah, you just entered when there was no volume. If you just look at the size of the candles, even here, they don't go anywhere, and then now you see we got some movement, and that's where you needed to start looking to. You had to wait for the volume to come in on that one. If I took this trade, yeah, no, because if I wouldn't have taken it, and if I would have made sure, I would have tried to get in up near this and had my stops above that.
and he wants his enchiladas. Vitriolic rage, well, you know he's got a lot of insults that he erase the paper. And just like Morty Jr., no destruction's in his nature. Half cat, half Gazorpian, and he don't like you either. Smack you in the head with the telephone receiver.
Hi, Casey.
Spilling coffee on the table. A dark and sick reality since Rick hooked up the cable. It's Garfield minus Garfield.
Oh, was formed.
Morty's in his room with the robot making babies.
Break the previous.
All the women call the shots. And Lorenzo music's still alive, involved in every plot.
Yep. Strong resistance. Yep. Entry on the break of the high.
Oh man. Oof.
Oh yeah, there was news. That's you got stopped out from the news. Oh, this. I think this one was probably the news. That's my. Yeah.
GG is moving right now.
DJ? Oh wow, it's just coming down. Look at that.
Yeah.
Just made a top wick, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this entering at the break of the high is buying the high. You should have waited for support to be formed. You could have caught the buy from here up to the wick, secured profit, and then this would have hit you at break even. And then you still would have had a winning day versus getting hit out. Your stop was just kind of in the middle of nowhere. It should have been underneath the support. Now I think we'll get the hourly wick fill.
Yeah.
For it to go up, make a top wick, and now return to the lows it was making earlier. It should be coming down.
I still have a sell stop open from last night. And it's the sell stop is let's see, it's down here, anticipating that we're just gonna follow through down to here, and we're just gonna move through that area with no problem. I set it up last night. It's like at 43. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna trust my analysis and stick to it. So far, I've had a break-even day. I closed one sell stop because like I explained. But we'll see how this goes. I think if we can push down that far, I think we'll continue to push down. That's what my back testing has
I agree.
told me.
Where's my enchiladas, John? This is not a joke. Where's my enchiladas? Where's my enchiladas? Where's my enchiladas, John? This is not a joke. Where's my enchiladas? Where's my enchiladas? Where's my enchiladas, John? This is not a joke. Where's my enchiladas? Where's my enchiladas? Where's my enchiladas, John? This is not a joke.
Kind of snappy in this area. Okay, keep an eye on EJ. I think if we go bearish on the 30-minute, we get a good close. We have a nice easy sell to correct that news move up. Yep, yeah, Foy. Asian session will be up tonight. No date night tonight, so it'll be a full session. Not the usual full session like we used to do in the beginning, but we'll go for like hour, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Slowly kind of ease into Asian session.
That 1 hour candle closed. It was a pretty nice close.
Bearish?
Back, yeah, back in that range.
Yep.
Yeah, closed back inside. Which I think there's now like a higher probability for it to hit the bottom of the range.
Yeah, if we close bullish though, we make support. I think I like us going up. Nope, I did not trade London, and yes, Eric, I agree. This is a very good level here. Held the resistance for a while, like all of Asian, and then all of London, and then all of NY, and then NY broke us out. Okay, right, NY, NYSE. Yeah, it was right around like 7:30, 8 o'clock. Yeah. So yeah, I think if we close bullish on the 30-minute. I like that for a buy. Then we would kind of be going up. High or low. We get back to the highs up here. Because then, like we were talking about earlier, rejection, rejection, rejection. They even look similar. So even if we look at what happened when we came into this area, and then this area, we got those monster bullish candles. This one inched up a little bit, returned to that support, and then we went up. Then we have this 4-hour support that was established right here, which we returned to here. We get this massive rejection again. And now looking at the candles, it's taken so far 3 30 minutes and we haven't even retraced the entirety of this one bullish 30-minute. So if we get support and we make support respect the low, I think we will be moving back up. Yeah, thanks Eric, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. So yeah, we'll wait and see if we keep coming down. And hey, sales were right. It hit us a break even. We secured some profit. If you're still in, and we do break under here, I think we will be coming back here. So, but whatever does happen, if we do get support, we got a plan. We know what we want to see. We'll execute it. If it doesn't happen, then we'll watch price fall down. Typically now I'm waiting for candles to close, 15-minute or 30-minute, and then I get in once we close. If it's kind of, I'd say maybe if it's ranging and you want to catch a breakout, you could get it once it breaks the lows or the highs of whatever the range is. That would work, especially on the more volatile pairs like GJ, EJ sometimes, maybe gold. You'd use you'd get in before the close because it's gonna make a really strong break, and then you can kind of catch that breakout candle. GA melted. Yeah, my spread gets too high on GA. I don't like it. So EJ Yeah, same thing here. If EJ goes bearish on the 30-minute, I think we'll be returning and correcting this move up. I think the other option, you could wait for it to come down and make support and then take it up again. But this move up was, I believe there was news, and now we've also hit the daily resistance, so we should see a little bit of a retracement from this rejection area.
Where's Gurjot at today?
He's at work right now.
Oh,
Yeah. Just DJ, EJ. That's it. Yeah, I think the wick fill's still, as long as we don't go bullish on the 30-minute, maybe even 15-minute, I think wick fill is very possible. Hourlies are still in your direction. And I show connection status. No. This is not a check Paul's internet stream. What kind of fucking question is that?
oh, come on, GJ, let's go. I think this is gonna drop, man.
What? What's a good protein for being more attentive on the charts? Oh my god. I think you should write Santa a letter, and he can answer that one for you.
What? What the heck? Right there.
What?
What did that guy just say? What kind of
I
question
have
was that?
no fucking idea. That was the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my entire life. Protein has
What?
nothing to do with attention. like ask the tooth fairy.
Why would you waste your time writing that question into the comments section?
I feel dumber after reading it, to be honest. I'm gonna need to do some extra reading of my book today to get those brain cells back. How do people come up with that shit?
Boredom.
No, bro, I've never been that bored where I say something that stupid.
Yeah.
And
that's true.
I've said some dumb shit. But okay, maybe he meant pre-workout. I mean, if he meant pre-workout, we'll let it slide today. Jesus, frick.
The logic there is still.
Yeah, still logic is still a little off on that one because pre-workout protein, that's a completely different spectrum. But if he meant pre-workout, we'll let it slide. But protein for attention, oh yeah, I don't know, man. I've never found protein that makes you more attentive, so if you do, DM me, let me know so I can check it out. Otherwise, I think Santa or the Tooth Fairy are your best options.
Yeah, someone is living in
Fairy Tale
one-
Land. Maybe if I'm mean to people, we'll get more viewers.
People are sensitive, man.
Yep. JK, I've heard the unicorn monopoly protein increases win rate by like 70%. So I would look into that. It's pretty solid. great flavor to it. It mixes well, tastes good. Definitely worth a look. Sorry, no, I do not trade gold. I will look at it. We got Clay on here. He kind of he trades gold more than anyone on here, I believe. But I don't know if he's here. I would assume it's by the dip if there's analysis, but if you want my analysis, I agree with that, but I think that make sure your stop loss makes sense. Don't just take a random dip with no stop. Make sure you're got some good traffic. You're not trading in this mess kind of stuff. But yeah, when it goes low, it does always seem to be really good buying opportunities. Yeah, watch list. So when I come to the charts in the morning, I have gold on here because everyone looks at gold and I don't trade it, so I just leave it there. So if someone has questions, we can pull it up. But I put this little flag on the pairs I'm looking at for the morning. So I'll do GJ, UJ, EJ. I didn't look at UJ, but I like GJ and EJ, so that was more than enough for me for the morning. So put a little flag on the one so I know which ones to keep an eye on every 15 or 30 minutes and just see what's going on. Yeah, protein does do that, but it's not going to increase your attention. Alright, I think we're getting a little off track here, guys. Starting to get a little weird. You there, Evan? And Gurjat is making the Canadians look bad again. There's no showing. Hamada, I think you need to slap your friend or not be friends with that person. This sounds like he's trying to waste your money. What up, Ash? How's it going, bro? Check. Richard, I mean, whatever if it works, it works. But I think that's up to you. Got to make that decision on your own. Gotcha, Gurjat. It's all good. We talked some shit. And you can rewatch the stream and then we'll banter tomorrow or this evening. Is that pump stuff, Austin, or is that like a focus formula type of thing? Mm. Gotta be nice on Mir. I don't know if that was me or someone in the chat, but gotta keep the chat full of questions that people trying to get answers to. Maybe some discussion, a little banter, some joking here and there. But If everything you post is just dog crap, I'm gonna have to politely ask you to leave. Yeah, so that's where we're at on that. If you like, did your mothers never tell you if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all? I think we all need to practice that a little bit more. Some of the stuff people say is just wow.
Yeah.
Like if you said that to that person in person, you'd probably get punched in the mouth. Nice job, Samurai. Nice job. I've been seeing you in here a lot. Maybe you'll get another mod in the near future. I think JK needs one though. He's been here for a minute every single day. Every single day. No, the gulag is easy, bro. I've been mobbing kids in the gulag lately. I think yesterday I lost once in the gulag all day in like 6 hours. Yeah, what up, T-Rob? Exactly, Zach nailed it on the head. We trade to make money and have time freedom. There's no need to worry or concern yourself with what anyone else is doing. And if you're making decent money trading, who gives a flying shit about what anyone else is doing? If you can come to the chart, boom, get your pips, get some money. Let so and so do whatever they want to do. Who cares? You got some money in your bank account and you get to work hour or two a day and then go do whatever the hell you want. What someone else does shouldn't matter if you're doing that. No need to be shy. Everyone here is pretty nice for the most part. Foy, I missed your question. Let me scroll back. If there's clean traffic on the 4 hour, but on 30 minutes there's wicks. Typically I like clean traffic on 30 minute or 1 hour. If it's not super great on the 30, but it's good on the 1 hour, and I really like it because it's got like some good risk to reward, then I'd wait for the hourly and take it based on the hourly, and then I would just monitor it. And if something starts to look really, really bad on the 30 minute, I'll just manage it. But typically, if it is good on the 4 hour and the 1 hour, the 30 minute is, I would say, like 70% of the time also good. Sometimes the 15 minute does get a little hairy, but 15 minute, sometimes 30 minute, that's going to be more noise than anything, especially when you're looking at the higher time frame areas. With hikey candles, yeah, we'll do that. That is wild.
The heck is this?
Hikey candles.
What the?
There we go. Now it's better.
Oh my
Henry, I
gosh.
think I'm waiting for buys if we get it. If we don't get it, I'm not waiting for anything. To navigate the news charts, I would say just avoid any red folder news. Try to stay out of the out of the market, not out of the minute. I try to stay out of the market 15 minutes before, 15 minutes after. It should be pretty good. There is usually a link to the website on here, but Streamlabs decided to delete all of my my layout. So I'll throw the website in here for you and you can check that out. But there is usually a bunch of stuff on the screen. It's just Streamlabs deleted it for whatever reason. So I gotta redo the whole layout today.
The world ain't what it seems. You ain't never seen the world's most fearsome fighting scene. When you're a little bit older, you realize the meaning of being useless as a foot soldier. Yo, my lines are happy sauce, pizza rhyme.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, Vikram, is a nice strong bullish close on the 30-minute, 15-minute maybe, depending on how the 30 minutes are looking, how we're looking near support. But yeah, I'm just waiting for some solid support. If it's engulfing, even better. But as long as it's a good 30-minute close, stay above support, I think we're straight. The only 6 I trade, I don't trade 6. I actually only trade GJ, EJ, sometimes UJ in the morning, and then at night I only look at EJ and AJ for the Asian session. Sometimes GJ and Asian, but it just depends. Whichever GJ or EJ is looking better is the one I lean towards. Beautiful Gurjat, beautiful. We can chat about it all later.
So, Gurjat got his account today.
Yesterday, yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah, we're gonna start the YouTube series. We're gonna do the introduction video this week, and then the following week, next week, will be the first, where we'll start reviewing the stuff. Samurai, yeah, you just want to trade. So if your pair's not in session, there's a chance that it could have low volume. So if your pair's in session, there's going to be a better chance and more opportunity with it having more volume if it's not ranging that day. So that's why you typically want to look for pairs in session. Sometimes I've seen it pretty often, especially on the Asian session on GU. Even though it's not in session, it still tends to move pretty well. But I mean, you gotta do what you want with that. It's just sometimes it works. I feel like it's better to just consistently either stay away or consistently always do that then, regardless of what's going on. But I would say stay away if it's not in session. But if you, like I said, if you trade a pair that's not in session and you do good every day, then there's no need to fix it because it ain't broken. So that's what I would say to that.
The zombie T-Rex is back, undiswag with that old school rap. Cause it's Curtis Blow with that nerdist flow. Track. 4 records deep, 5 EPs, 1 mixtape, cause you can't kill me. Poison when I spit it, Komodo dragon, nerdcore royalty, kimono dragon. Says Scope daily and loquaciousness. No rapper ever born did a rhyme like this. MC Lars with the rhythmic alacrity. Oratory skills causing mad catastrophe. The whole crew sick, like Kubrick. Got your eyes wide shut for this apocalypse. Let's face it, I'm an awesome rapper. Post-punk laptop velociraptor. Never won't dumb it down for the mainstream fan. Cause the mainstream fan has lame taste, man. Yeah, I said it. And I'm flying over hurdles. Keep it underground like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. See a funny thing happen on my way to the stage. Waylaid by a stegosaurus, second on my leg. When I made my escape, it was way too late. Got that T-virus strain all up in my veins. Bringing pain like the Necronomicon.
I pop in and check on his stream occasionally, but I don't really watch. I don't really just go watch it every day. I'll jump in occasionally and just see what's going on, but he does his thing, I do my thing. That's it. Auntie does his thing. DJ is pushing down. Look at that.
My sell stop's about to be activated.
Beautiful trade.
Our top story tonight, a herd of zombie dinosaurs is loose in San Francisco, causing more damage and destruction than the city has ever seen. We go now live to the Golden Gate Bridge, where a zombie Tyrannosaurus Rex is currently ripping apart the suspension cables and pushing cars into the bay.
Alright, come on, GJ. Come on, let's go.
San Francisco has already seen its local coffee markets impacted by these zombie dinosaurs. What these developments mean for your organic Arabica. And then, enterprising young people are bringing gentrification to dinosaur caves and dens. We find the city's best apocalyptic food trucks. And finally, an Oxford study finds that...
So I know exactly how much money I'm losing. I lose this sell stop, which is really comforting. You know, because it's not like, oh my gosh, it just took like a $40 loss or something like that. I just took, what the heck, I just lost like 60 bucks. No, it's like, okay, I planned on losing 40 bucks. I plan on losing 20 bucks, 30 bucks. It's like there's no surprise. And when there's no surprise, then it's a little bit easier emotionally. Because as a new trader, I mean, your emotions are all whack because we have emotional connection to money and material things, and you know, because money buys things and all that stuff. And so you really want to try to take the emotion out of it and just trade based on logic. The best way to do that is to, well, I guess have a plan before you get into a trade. We have a plan.
Yo,
Yo,
how you doing?
good. How are you?
Yeah, not bad. You caught any trades today?
Yeah, caught GJ sells, and now I'm kind of waiting on EJ right now.
Nice. I caught GJ Sales as well.
Nice.
Oh my god, I never thought I'd ever hear MGMT again. But guess who popped up on the Yo Gabba Gabba Spotify station yesterday?
She's late for baby yoga, but she's looking hella fly. Breastfeeding out in public, catching everybody's eye. With her brand new Orbit stroller and her probiotic smoothie. I hope was checking prices on that tasty vegan sushi. With that Adbusters mag and her artisan toast. She's always shopping local and avoiding GMOs. Scoping out the Lululemon if it line on her phone. Using Amazon Mom, cause she's always on the go. Watching girls on HBO really takes her back to the Bushwick parties and the vinyl stacks. She misses Cafe Grumpy and Brooklyn Label. But when she's back in Franklin, she can never get a table. She remembers Luna Lounge where she passed out flyers for an underground band named Arcade Fire. Before Lena Dunham was successful and paid, Hipster Girl was on the L trying to find her way. Well, Hipster Girl grew up and got her MFA. Married with a mortgage and an IRA. Hybrid minivan up in the carpool lane. But Hipster Mom is doing okay.
This may seem like a stupid question, but is breast milk vegan? Can I call you back in a bit? I have to Skype my lactation consultant.
She looks so good when she shops organic, cause she cares about her baby and the future of our planet. But life has gotten hectic now that she's become a mom. Though the charter school waiting list isn't all that long, and the Mandarin immersion that they offer every morning combines a bit of Waldorf and a bit of Montessori. And the rooftop playground has an urban petting zoo with recycled wood chips and a Manhattan view. Cause her Greenpoint sublet had to go. Bedford got too crowded and she'd seen enough shows. So she married a designer and moved to Park Slope. Found a nice brownstone and they took out a loan. And her Etsy store has been doing great since Ellen Page Instagrammed her diaper bouquets. Before the Starbucks down on Union sold soy lattes. There was Hipster Girl trying to find her way. Well, Hipster Girl grew up and got her MFA. Married with a mortgage and an IRA. Hybrid minivan up in the carpool lane. But Hipster Mom is doing okay. Well, Hipster Girl grew up and now she makes it rain. Amber teething necklace that she bought fair trade. Vegan chocolate cake.
What are you looking for on EJ Sales or buys?
I think in sells if we start coming under here, because I think we should correct this news move up.
Epidural. It's like she doesn't even care about the health of her newborn.
Maybe back.
It's all basic.
No more
Okay.
TV on the radio.
Bye.
It's
Love you.
NPR, where she heard the interview in her husband's car with her ex-fiance who had gone EDM. But ever since her wedding, it was hard to stay friends. And his Coed hoodie with the dragonfly, she kept it in her closet as the years went by. Who's cried a night about? Asked Terry Gross.
7:15, 7:30 East.
Are you kidding? Of course I'm not gonna let her wear pink. Didn't you see the Huffington Post article on Facebook this morning? Gender roles are so passe.
Yeah, we're kind of back at support, so we'll see if we see if we close back above with a good candle or not.
Do you think the gold iPhone 6 clashes with her indigo aura?
Well, that went sideways pretty quick. I took a loss right there. Not a sell stop, but it's all right though. It's all right. I wasn't expecting it to pull back that hard. DJ is pushing.
Yep. Did you get activated?
Oh yeah, no, I got activated, but I got stopped out because it pulled back up. It pulled back this big wick right here, which sometimes happens to like buy stops and sell stops, where you'll place it and then it'll occur like it'll get triggered right when like a 30-minute candle closes or like a 1 hour candle closes. And then you see that that pullback. So that's what happened, but I also entered a position, like a small position up there, with a stop loss right there. I didn't enter up here when you entered, but I entered a small position right there. So yeah, I am anticipating that we come down a little bit further. I think we can come down a little bit further right there. That's where my take profit is. But yeah, I just took one small L, and then I'm just managing this second position right now.
Gotcha.
Come on, GJ. Let's go, GJ.
Hi, stream. I gotta get to fixing this layout. Cells played out if you held it. That was a nice one. And I will see you guys in the evening. Joe, I will shoot you a Zoom in a few.